You know what? I will let you deal with that when the time comes.
I'll have plenty of time to feel sorry about that, but
all right.
There's no better time than the present, and right now we are presented with a great losers semifinals. Toad versus Arctice. The combo game versus the combo game. Let's see who strikes first, and it looks like it's going to be Toad finding first blow. 50% in the blink of an eye.
Not a lot of crazy upsets today. A lot of top 8 has just pretty much been the PR players that were here. I think all 8 of the top 8 players were PR players, if I'm not mistaken, based on the seedings that they had. Would not surprise me. Might be missing one, but we'll see. Anyway, loser semis, Toad and Arctice. We saw Arctice fight against Icon, which was his loss in semis, and Toad fight against Animal Kingdom, which was their respective losses to find their way down here, and now they will be battling each other for the right to fight Icon and losers finals. A very explosive matchup between 2 characters who have incredible combo games.
Oh, and it's a case of how low can you go here for Arctice, who went for like the double dip, but he's going to actually pay the price as that backer was so perfectly timed from Toad. Just clean up the stock on the left side, but there's the answer right back from Arctice on the side platform, making sure this is a 2-stock game.
Yeah, Arctice reminding him that, hey, I got back airs too, as he threw out like a few of them and got the catch and got the kill. Yeah, Falcon, real strong, real meaty hitbox character. That one in particular, all right, the B reverse, up B, into up smash. What a wild stock from Arctice. Good lord.
Playing that vertical game so well. It looked like that up B was not going to hit on the read he wanted on the platform, and then he just continued the chain and continued the pressure. And, well, you see the results here. The stock deletes in an instant. Let's see if Toad can answer back, and okay, that double snipe will get the job done. Nowhere to go on the up B recovery for Arctice.
That is a hell of a way to answer. You don't need anything explosive. You just need these small little radish-looking things. These beets, these turnips with faces. Are they sentient beings if they have faces?
What do the radishes
look like in the Cars universe? Yep.
Okay, you read my mind.
That's where I was going with that.
I hate the wavelength we're on right now. I hate it so much.
Bro, when you hit somebody with Mr. Saturn in the Cars universe, does he say ka-chow? All right, Toad way off stage. Both of them were at exactly 105% there for a second as they fight for literal inches. And Toad just reaching out with that big hand, swatting Arctice all the way towards the blast. They're not going to kill, though. Back air also barely not going to kill. He's getting all these catches, but they're not quite killing. And you know what that means? Off-ledge kill. Oh, he almost got it on the Falcon dive reverse.
The sour hit of the back air there is going to give Arctice a second lease on life.
Seems like his 5th lease on life with some of these catches at ledge. Toad cannot seem to get the strong enough hit to kill, but it's been close. And that is dangerous against Falcon. And Toad makes it down. Really great falling dare. And here we go again. Arctice back to ledge. And goes for that up B again. Really good from the roll-up, too, because you can just retreat back to ledge again. It's really kind of hard to punish when your opponent has to do an evasive maneuver to not get hit by it. And once again, the dare.
No one wants to commit here, but it's going to... Okay, Arctice is going to force the issue with the double jump, but that'll be a catch with the down air. Down air not going to be enough to kill off the top, though, at this point.
All right, jab's going to do it, though. Falcon jab not strong, or not weak at all. I did love the idea that Arctice had a second before that, where he went landing into immediate Falcon kick across the ground. And it's hard to time that, too, because if you try to buffer it too fast, you'll just Falcon kick into the ground. And he was almost frame perfect on that.
In that last stock situation, Arctice was the one who would risk it all, right? He was the one who was present. He was present like up Bs, and I think he was pretty confident those uppies would make it to the ledge on the ledge cancel, which made them much safer than they would be otherwise. But Toad maybe could have stuck in there and gotten an up air, which could have KO'd. I'm not sure. That's something you have to think about here as you go into game number 2. But all right, Toad opening up with the big salvo here, 52%.
Yeah, getting that down tilt. As we all know from Peach, if you get caught with too many hits off of down tilt, you can just die at 0. And as we know from Captain's Falcon, if you get caught with too many hits involving up airs, you can also die at 0.
You don't even need an up air. You can just sometimes get dared. But all right, good catch here with the turn-up. Z-drop fair over on the left side. That is going to be Toad taking a confident first stock.
Yeah, Toad keeping his Hank Hill in a feathered hat hand strong with that slap across the face. killing Arctice, taking stock 1. But way out of my way to not say specific words.
You hit him with the radish and the radish accessories over on the left side of the stage.
We are having a time.
Oh, and that was a trade with a knee. I think that was a knee.
Yeah, that was a
Arctice
knee.
threw out. But the trade came out just barely in time. The sweet spot wasn't going to happen. And whoa, what a scoop with the up smash.
Yeah, Toad looking like he has adapted very well to Arctice's approach options. And these are two players who are very close, I think now in skill level. They're 8-9 on the PR. They're both, they make the runs. But Toad showing why he's just slightly a little bit higher. And I think a big part of it has been in accordance with his adaptations against a lot of players that he's played against in the last 3-4 months. His adaptation game has gone dummy in the last,
And Toad is
half
just
a
playing
year.
confidently in this aggressive matchup, right? I'm a really a good. You're also familiar with this, being a card game player, right? If you're playing an aggro versus aggro matchup, trying to find those small advantages that can turn things into a big lead in an instant.
Yep.
That's just sort of what Toad is finding here. It's using the float cancels to change the timing a bit, sending Arctice off the side, and 87%. Oh, look at that turnip just glance off the side of the platform, and there, the crown might seal the deal, but no, good DI.
Gets the throwdown and the
Hello?
bomb! Whoa!
That scared him into the up air, and that was almost enough to kill him on its own, but all right, Arctice not going to go out without a fight yet. Gets the first stock.
Yeah, although Toad was looking prime, he was a couple % away from that fair being a 3 stock. Like you said, and that's not going to do it. Like you said, playing with an extreme amount of confidence in this aggressive matchup. And just like card games, a little bit of an RNG factor here with the Peach down B. Makes me want to throw a blood a little bit. I really prefer skill games to remain skill games, but otherwise, Peach is super sweet. And Toad looking sharp today.
You can mail any complaints you have about RNG and Smash to the garbage can at Nintendo.com, and they will file it appropriately.
Yes, they will.
As they have for, 26 years at this point?
For a long, long time, as they have pretty much told us, hey guys, look, we're going to do what we want to do. We're going to base it off of Wi-Fi results. That's how we balance stuff.
Oh, we
Lovely,
got the harpsichord from Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, I believe.
I can honestly tell you I have never heard this before.
Oh, I set this as my music profile in Brawl for a while. That's why I know this track. It's a good track. Harpsichord, an underrated instrument, but you know who is not underrated at all is Arctice. He gets this long vertical combo to 110%, sending Toad all the way in the corner, almost killing with the Falcon kick across small battlefield.
But not quite, as Toad, getting back to stage just barely, gets the grab into back air, and now it's Toad's turn for that maybe edge guard. That was scary for Arctice for a second, but he was able to get back on there and get the runoff back air.
Running off of the platform is just such a great offense starter for Arctice in so many situations. He does run off up airs or drop down up airs because his platform drops are so confident. The way he plays his advantage state and even his disadvantage state on any platform is so scary. And now look at this. He's 0.3% away from the perfect stock, but here comes Toad back. Another sniping too? No, not gonna get the second one.
Couldn't get the double one. Opposite of what we saw the last game, which was Toad running rampant, going where he wanted to go on his counter pick. Arctice just saying, you know what? I would like a little bit less space for you to be able to float around me. Small battlefield sounds like a plan. I'm just gonna kill you real fast twice. Really restating how dominant he wanted to be in this set. He looked really strong in that first game, but it was really close. Toad was looking untouchable for a second. Arctice adapting hella quickly.
As we said, though, in the aggressive matchup, oh! Somehow Toad not falling victim to the sweet spot of that knee. Might have just been a difference of DI? Who knows? But any aggressive versus aggressive matchup, as you saw in that combo, is a game of inches. And it seems like the game of inches is definitely going Arctice's way here. Stitch Face not going to be relevant at all, but now Toad has to slow things down, and playing Peach from behind can be tricky. All right, you get the stock, but now you have to get a very confident combo game going in order to close this gap.
Yeah, if you
And
get,
another knee misses.
if you get a down tilt, and now Toad is very not a stranger to comebacks. I've seen him make some insane comebacks in his career, and almost all of them have been from down 3 stocks to 1. What he needs to do is if he hits one of those down tilt combos, after he gets the first 2 nairs, he needs to expect the opponent to tech roll in. Because that has happened every time he's gone for that combo, and he has never been prepared for it. But hold the phone here. Snipe 1.
Snipe 2,
Oh,
not going to find the mark, and that gentleman jab almost enough to KO.
Oh, that was scary. Actually able to float back. Somehow, some way, Toad is still alive. Not anymore. Down tilt going to do it. One of the less thought about, but actually more potent Falcon kill options, the down tilt. Always sends it a crazy difficult to DI angle at, you know, those 120 to 140 windows.
And you know why that's so good versus Peach specifically is because she wants to do, like, you know, that fade in, float cancel, fade back. And that's like the longest range poke you can do in the neutral game as Falcon, right?
Yep.
As far as a non-committal neutral poke. Like, you could, like, Falcon kick it, right, if you wanted to go balls to the wall. That's certainly something you can do.
Right.
But that down tilt, especially in that particular position that Arctice chose, it's going to reach all the way to the ledge, and it's just going to hit with that little steel toed boot at the side, and it will explode Peach up the side because of the lead you've built up over the course of this game.
Yeah, what's crazy about it, too, is like you said, it's a non-committal poke that just kills. It's not even that, like, slow of a move. Like, it's not amazing, obviously, considering the rest of Falcon's hit, but just having
that down tilt's not going to kill, you know, like a super heavyweight. It's not going to kill like a King K Roller or a BvD in that situation. But the way that Peach was playing in the disadvantage state, it's just a great way to scout out a float backwards.
Yeah, you'll catch the DI out then, which you can't really react to it. Just
correct.
Kill. Worked really well. So now we are game 4. Toad opting for Smashville, deciding that he's having a hard time actually finishing stocks against Arctice. Nice footstool into like recovery, knowing what he could do with it.
Oh, and the catch on the high Raptor boost, exploding Captain Falcon. Brilliant stuff from Toad, just scouting out a high recovery.
Yeah, that was a meaty fair, I'll tell you what.
And Toad, you know, Toad was doing the thing where he would throw 2 turnips in a row. That time he threw 1 turnip, and instead he just went up the side and did an aerial. That's just a brilliant mix-up. But, okay, good
Nowhere
snipe.
to go.
Good snipe from Arctice. Even game.
Yeah, the last game we saw Toad go for the double snipe and Arctice recovered high. Toad was ready for it on his stock, but now here we go again. Went right back to even. This lead that Toad built up just kind of evaporated. Now all of a sudden Arctice up a ton with this long-running combo. It's still going.
Everyone's living, and Toad can answer back. This is Peach we're talking about, right?
Yep.
Peach's job's answer back, but that knee is not gonna miss the mark. Brilliant stuff. Placed perfectly where I think a float backwards was, again, the intent that Toad might have had.
I think one of my favorite things to do when I watch Arctice play is he catches that combo into knee and takes the set 3-1. Is you look in the camera, you watch him play, and he hits all these insane combos, and he's just emotionless. Like, he doesn't even blink. He's just like, yep.
I did it.
It's awesome. I love that. It means he is so incredibly confident with these options that straight up kill people and win sets that he does them with, like, so frequently and so consistently, and he's so used to them that they don't even evoke emotion. It's just